In this video, we're going to talk about frequency, vibration, energy, and 5 ways that you can live a high vibrational life and what that actually means for those of you who don't know what vibration and frequency and energy is. So sit tight, we'll get into it right now. Welcome back to another video. I'm Jen Palco. Today we're going to talk about energy, frequency, vibration. I say a lot that everything is energy. You know, I talk a lot about our emotional states keeping us in a higher vibration rather than a lower vibrational state. So what exactly does it all mean? You know, it's all good and fun. We know the terms, you know, energy, high vibe, low vibe, but what the heck is it? To a lot of people, it scares them off. It sounds too metaphysical or woo-woo, and people just don't think about it or pass it off as like the unknown. So, you know, there's kind of like, we don't quite get into it. So everything is energy. I'm energy, you're energy, this camera I'm using is energy, this chair behind me is energy. So it's this web of electromagnetic vibrational frequencies. So in a sense, we vibrate. So this web of interconnected vibrational frequencies includes atoms and particles. So atoms and particles vibrate. Okay, we vibrate as human beings. That chair behind me vibrates. This phone vibrates. We view it as solid matter. We see it as a solid form, but in actuality, it's actually vibrating at a particular frequency. The human beings are actually at a very high frequency. We're between 62 and 68 hertz, I believe it is. So it's when something kind of disrupts. It could be low emotional states that can disrupt our vibrational frequency in our body and can actually lead to issues down the line, or can actually lead to disease, okay? Because we're not resonating at our usual high frequency. So what are some ways that you can maintain your high vibrational frequency in your body? Well, number one is to limit your exposure to people who kind of suck the energy out of you. If you ever heard of energy vampires, I know I did a video on this a while ago. These are people who bring us to a lower state because they're resonating at a lower state. So we are usually attracted to, or we like people who are on the same level as us, okay? Who are vibrating at a particular frequency that's similar to ours. So when somebody is at a very low frequency and we're kind of up here, they can actually bring us down. They can actually bring us down, okay? So we will feel uncomfortable around them a lot of times because we're not resonating at the same frequency. So try to limit your exposure to people or situations or some sort of emotions that bring you down at a different level, because you want to stay in as high of a state as you can. So if you're around people who are either at the same level as you or above you where they can actually bring you up, then that's going to improve your life. It's going to improve your life and help you maintain that higher frequency for yourself. Number 2, the second way to maintain a high vibration for yourself is to eat high vibrational foods. So like I said, everything is energy, everything it vibrates, and food even has different vibrational states. Okay, so you have food that's very low vibration, which would be more like processed sugar and stuff that's very far away from its natural state. And then you have high vibration foods, which could be organic, raw foods, raw vegetables, stuff that is very pure and very in its natural form. Okay, so the more foods you eat that are close to their natural form, like fresh fruits and vegetables, some raw organic foods, then you will maintain your body's vibration, high vibration, even easier. Okay, number 3, using essential oils and healing crystals. Now, I know these are all the rage these days, and a lot of people don't believe in them, but I will say that these all have frequency to them, vibration to them. Okay, there are particular essential oils, not oils that have been synthetic, have included synthetic ingredients, because a lot of stuff that you buy will have synthetic, fake ingredients that they use, but natural essential oils in their purest form have certain resonance to them. So you have an oil like a flowery smell, like rose, which is one of the highest frequencies. Okay, and then you have more grounding oils, base oils, like a frankincense, that are not quite as uplifting, but more grounding on the body because of how they affect your resonance, how they affect your body's own vibrations. Healing crystals. Healing crystals are so powerful, even though people don't believe that holding a crystal and meditating will do anything other than be like a placebo effect. But these guys are very powerful. Let me just say, they have, if you think about it, okay, when you have a healing gemstone or crystal, this is actually coming from the earth, some area of the earth where they are resonating at a particular frequency. Okay, so they have an energetic component to them. So it's for the fact that you can hold, if you've never held a healing crystal, then I would recommend you try it for yourself, because you can actually feel the different vibration on some of these guys. So you can have a very high vibrational crystal, put it in your hand, and your hand will feel like on fire sometimes, or very warm, or if you're not resonating in that same high state, it can actually make you feel foggy headed or very out of it. Okay, if something is resonating very, very high on the vibrational scale, it can actually make you feel not so good. Okay, so you have to be careful in that sense, because sometimes they're very small, but they can be very powerful in that they're too much because you're not resonating at the same frequency with the frequency of this rock or crystal that you're holding. Okay, so you have to realize that even though it's small and it just seems like a little stone, some of them can be very, very powerful. The fourth way to maintain a high vibrational frequency for yourself is using sound. So there is a frequency called, and I'm bringing this up because I find it very interesting, 528 hertz, which is a frequency that actually has been studied a lot, and it's known as the miracle tone, or like the love tone. And it's actually been studied where it actually has an effect on human DNA. Not only this frequency, but other frequencies people have used to help with things like insomnia or depression, or balance out their bodies. Because what it does, you listen to this particular frequency, it actually has an effect on the cells of your body and your body's DNA. There's also something called binaural beats, this is basically you can get this online, like a recording or something, or on a CD, and it's basically two different audio frequencies meshed together, and this has an effect on your body as well. So people have used binaural beats to help them sleep, to help their mood with stress, anxiety, all kinds of things. So the fifth thing you can do to help you live a higher vibrational life is something called pulsed electromagnetic field therapy, PEMF. So these are usually mats that you lay on that emit a certain frequency. What PEMF therapy does, it helps restore healthy electromagnetic charges to compromised cells in your body. So people have used PEMF, can't even say it right, PEMF mats for anything from pain reduction, inflammation, to helping depression, sleep, digestive issues, anything, you name it. There are particular frequencies that you set these mats at that emit short bursts of energy, and they work with your body's own cells. So that is it for today, guys. Live a higher vibrational life by implementing some of these techniques or some of these things into your life, and you'll notice that you start resonating at a higher frequency, or you maintain a higher vibrational state for yourself. So I hope this was helpful. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel below. I put out a video every single morning. Other than that, I will see you guys on the next one. All right, peace.